How can you make breakups easier for your ex?
How can you make breakups easier?
Usually it's someone you cared about enough at least to be in a relationship with. So it's nice if you can make it easier.
That bastard. How dare they do that on Facebook in front of me and the world?
This is Reid.
I'm going to call them right now!
This is Reid Mahaka from readaboutsex.com.
This is Cathy Bartuli from theintimacydojo.com.
Now that you've scared them all completely.
Yeah. Do not call your ex. That's how you make things easier. Do not put anything on their Facebook status. That's how you make it easier. And you know who I'm talking about.
So there are ways you can make it easier. Initially during the breakup and afterwards. So during the breakup, it can be really powerful to agree that you're not going to talk for 3 months.
Yeah. That's my recommendation is 3 to 6 months. Cold turkey. Don't talk to each other. If you need to get information to each other, use it through your community grapevine, which for me, the big piece is don't break up your community because you guys broke up. Like, don't divide your friends and have to pick sides, because if you guys can follow the advice and not see each other for several months, it'll help you guys wean off of each other.
And transition from romantic to friendship.
If friendship is indeed, what you guys need to be, or just be friendly. Understand that you're going through the breakup, like your blood chemistry, your brain is obsessing about the other person, and that's making it harder on both of you to give each other space and to wean each other off of each other.
Yes.
So use your friends as the methadone of kicking the habit of your ex. Go hang out with them and stay away from that other person. It'll help them too.
Yeah. So you can make an agreement with your ex that we're not going to talk for 3 months. Let's check in on September or whatever and see where we're at. We'll meet for coffee or whatever feels appropriate at that time.
Yeah.
And that can be that. And in the meantime, encourage them, remind them maybe as you're breaking up that each of you have friends and that you'd like to keep it amicable, and that friends are a really good support for this.
Yep.
Sometimes we have a tendency to withdraw when we're in pain, and our brain gets really screwy because it starts looking and reaching for the person that made us feel the best.
Yeah. So you hanging out with your friends,
even if it doesn't feel great and you're kind of pushing yourself.
Because you're bumming, because your blood chemistry is just making your life suck, right? Hanging out with your friends and getting your monkey needs met from them will help you nurture and feed yourself so that you're not drunk dialing your ex in the middle of the night. Some of you, when you break up, just need to stop drinking alcohol for 3 to 6 months as well. Just saying.
Another way to help your ex feel better about ease through the transition. Reid has a breaking up program or audio on his website, and the link's down below. It's really powerful. It really helps step you through it. I liked it a lot. And it talks about, part of it is getting complete before as you're breaking up, right? Kind of talking through some of the stuff that's been bottled up. So you're not sitting there stewing, wish I'd said.
Yeah. It's a little bit difficult. You should probably have a third person there to midwife you guys through it, because it can turn into a dump fest. Oh yeah, well now that we're broken up, there's this thing I never told you about you. That and you guys can start while the wound is fresh, let's just poke at it some more. You want to be responsible to get the stuff out and spoken, and things that you can do if you're really savvy is position it as, here are things I've never told you.
Yeah, the difficult conversation formula that you have.
Yeah, that really I want to get out, and I'm telling you as proof that this is a good idea that we break up.
Yeah.
These things that bothered me that I never told you, I'm taking responsibility for never telling you, and with enough of these things accumulated, it's probably a bad idea for us to be dating or be in a relationship.
Right. And that helps you get complete so you can let the relationship go.
And that's all about things you guys can do before you break up, as you're breaking up, to help the rest of the healing. Okay? I also advocate having a conversation when you're dating about how would we break up if we were going to break up. For those of you who share dogs, For those of you who are in relationship, like maybe you have your own set of kids, but the person's been in your life enough that the kids love this person, and now it's like the breakup isn't just about you; it's about your children.
Yes.
It's about your pets. So figuring out how you guys can, if it was a healthy relationship that you need to break up. If it was an abusive relationship that you're breaking up, it's a lot more complex because maybe you don't want that person around your kids now because you realize, holy shit, that was a bad idea. Talk to a professional about that. They'll be much better about midwifing you through that than we can in one YouTube video. That being said, if it was a healthy relationship and you're breaking up, as you're breaking up, talk about how you guys are going to have visitation rights for the cats and the dogs and the kids.
Yeah. Or the CDs.
Or the CDs. No one has CDs anymore.
Oh.
Get your own iPod. They're cheap now. Just do it.
And just be gentle with yourself and your ex. It's a tough time, and we all say things sometimes that we don't necessarily mean at that point because we're hurt.
Be a grown-up. This is your time to use your breakups, which are sucky, as a means of growing up. Then they will help transform the rest of your life. This is not the time to be petty. This is not the time to turn your community of friends into a reality show. Honestly, you're not helping anybody by doing that. Most of what you're feeling is your blood chemistry of going through the breakup, and it sucks. It's like, it literally is like trying to kick a cocaine habit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let us know what your thoughts are, or if you have tips that really helped you or your partner during a breakup, leave them below.
In the comments. Bye.
Thank you.